What's up, YouTube, man? I'm back with another video, back with another upload. And today I want to talk about something that I experienced. While on this semen retention journey, I experienced God's grace flowing through me because I felt like I wanted to give in. I ain't gonna cap. The dudes be knowing when them urges hit, they hit. They be strong, you feel it. I know what it is, and I'm analyzing it, and I'm observing it, and I'm being aware of myself. And when them fine honeys hitting your phone, you like, dang, boy, oh man. So you like, damn. But in that moment, it was like something just in me, my intuition was just like, put the phone down, get up, and go to the park. So I just got up. I randomly just got up, went to the park, chilled, sat in nature, came home, did my routine, made some beats, did a workout, did my clean my clothes. I'm talking about clean my clothes, washed my clothes, did some laundry and all that. Sat down, relaxed, watched some TV, watched Berleezy. And through this whole experience with me being aware of what's going on, I really realized that God's grace does flow through you. God really does take control at the right time. You may not know when this time is, but God will take control at the right time. My ADHD kicking in, but I got a lot of energy right now. But yes, God will take control at the right time. And it's cool how it happened because it was like I was just in a flow state. I wasn't thinking about it or nothing. I just got up and just started doing it. See, sometimes when you get this intuition to do something, you just start doing things. And I know people will relate to this because you've just gotten up randomly and just started doing things, productive things, just started doing something when you felt like you was finna give in to something. And I know and I see how it works now. And I'm glad that I was able to observe that. I'm glad I was able to observe it because it was cool, like I said. It was like something in me just took control and I didn't have control over my body. I literally jumped up, got up, walked out the door, got in my car. Whole time I'm just observing. I'm just like, what am I doing? How am I doing this? But the thing is, I didn't question the plan. I just went along with it because I was like, you know what? What if this is God doing this? What if God is working in your life right now and you don't even know it? But you just going along with the plan. What if you worried? What if you going through something, but you still going along with the plan? Because that's God's grace flowing through your body. God's grace is always flowing through our body. God's energy is always flowing through our body. And you'll know when this is God's energy because your intuition be so high, like it just be hitting you to do something. Like you just randomly just do it. You don't think about it. That's how you know it's God working through you. Because you don't think about it. You just do it. I literally was doing nothing. I sat down, put my phone down. I gave up. And I was just like, you know what? Oh, well. I was like, oh, well. I put my phone down and I just sat with myself and I was just sitting there. I was literally just sitting there. Like I'm like this, just sitting in my bed like this, just sitting there. Doing nothing. And I randomly just started doing things. And see, the world would tell you not to do anything because that's lazy. But as you can see, I wasn't lazy. I did nothing. I literally did nothing. And did everything that I had to do easy, in a flow state, in a fast pace. It was just like I was just going along with it, but it was like, I'm like, damn, I ain't never moved this fast before. That's how I know it was God. That's how I know it was God's energy. That's how I know that wasn't me. That wasn't my willpower. I gave up my willpower and let God work. I let go and let God, and I experienced firsthand God working through me. I experienced it firsthand. It's something that you have to experience. It's just, I can't tell you how to experience it. You have to go through this. We all will go through this. It's a part of life. It's a part of evolving. God will flow through you. Life will naturally work in your favor. Life will always evolve you. You will always evolve with life. So it was like at that moment, I wanted to give in. I gave up. I let go. And when I let go, I was like, you know what? Damn, let's see what happens. Then somehow God just came in and swooped me up on my feet. I'm just here like, okay, I guess, shoot, let me just do it, I guess, shoot. I can't fight against it. I'm not gonna fight against it. Not gonna sit here and fight against it, because I know if I fought against it and I was like, nah, I ain't gonna get up, I would have felt bad on the inside. See, a lot of times we fighting against God's plan for us. And I think I talked about that in the last video, or in one of these videos that I've been posting. I don't even remember what video I done posted. I just been posting. I don't even remember. Not gonna lie. But it's like, sometimes we fight against God's plan, not even knowing we fighting against God's plan. We don't even be aware of God working through us half the time, because we're so blinded by the outside world. We're so blinded by our mind. Our mind is playing so many tricks on us that we're so blinded to God working through us. But God is always working through us, even through the chaos. In the midst of my chaos, I let the chaos be there. I let it go and I let the chaos be there. And in the midst of it, God somehow found me and picked me up and said, keep going, buddy. Keep going. And I got up and just kept going. See, when you feel like you're about to mess up or make a mistake, give up. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but just let go. Because how can you control it? If it's about to happen, how can you control it? How can you control it? You can't. This is all part of God's plan. This is God showing you how God will come through and sweep you up out of your situation and get you back on your feet and keep going if you don't fight against it. And so many times this has happened in my life, and I used to fight against it. But still, God worked through me. God still flowed through me, even when I fought against it. Even when you fight against it, God will still flow through you. You will still learn something out of that situation. And what I learned from this situation is not to fight against it anymore. I can't. You can't. This is a part of the play. This is a part of the show. You can't fight against it. The only thing you can do is accept it. Accept it and do nothing. Literally. When you're in the midst of chaos, you can't try to force yourself out of it. You can't. You trying to force yourself out of chaos is just bringing more chaos, because now you're stressing because you don't like the situation you're in. And the stress is making you stress even more. Now you just overly stressed, twin. You're just overly stressed. You're overly stressed. You having anxiety, all of this. Even though that's part of the plan too. So you can see that you fighting against it is making you more stressed. When I used to fight against it, I would have so much anxiety and stress, and then the guilt and shame would kick in and all that. But when I just let go, it's like I didn't feel any guilt and shame. I just sat. I just put my phone down and I was just like, I can't do it. God, you got it. I just sat, and somehow I just got up. I just got up and kept it moving. It's like the situation ain't even happened. It's like I just bypassed the situation. It felt like I really just transcended the situation. Like I was the observer in the situation and I overcame the situation. And now I'm here telling y'all. It's like God just did that, and now God has me here bringing this message to y'all. Sharing the testimony to y'all. It's crazy, right? That's how God works. That's just how God works. When you just stop trying to force it. When you stop and just let go and do nothing. Do nothing, literally. Do nothing. You will always do something when you do nothing. You will always have the right intuition to do something when you do nothing. When you try to do it, you're in the way. You're blocking that intuition. You're doing it out of willpower. And willpower only works so much. That's like trying to use motivation over discipline. God is the discipline. You're the motivation. You're trying to motivate yourself to do something, but your motivation ran out. What you gonna do when your motivation run out? You don't feel like doing shit at all. When you feel like just laying down, what you gonna do then? You gonna lay your ass down, right? You gonna lay down, and guess what? The discipline kicks in right there, because God swoops in and reminds you that you have a purpose to fulfill. The best way to find your purpose is to do nothing. Don't try to force a purpose. Let God bring it to you. Let God show you how your purpose is being built up. God shows you. God will show you. You just have to trust. You just have to trust. I had to trust myself to do nothing. You have to trust yourself, because trusting yourself is also trusting God, because God dwells within you. So God sees what you're going through all the time, 24/7. So God knows what you need to do. God knows how to fulfill the purpose that God has for you. So what's wrong with doing nothing? What's wrong with giving up? Not really giving up. You're just letting God work through your life. That's all it is. But that's it for the video, man. That's what I wanted to talk about today, man. Cool little experience, man. I know I'm going to experience it more, but that was a cool experience for real. Just seeing how it works. Go see for yourself. Do nothing. I dare you to do nothing for the next hour. I dare all y'all to do not shit for the next hour. If you do something, go play the game. Go watch a movie. Forget trying to do whatever you're trying to do and just go relax. Relax. Watch a movie. Take a nap. Play the game. Do whatever you do that brings you happiness. Lay down and watch how God works through you. I promise you. Watch how God works through you. Try it. That's all I can tell you. But hey, give me a fist bump. I was holding the fist up the whole time. So you should have been gave me a fist bump. But give me another one. Another one. I see y'all in the next video. Peace out.